Hi everyone and welcome to the city of northern Thailand, Lampang. It's not Lampang like many YouTubers say, it's Lampang.
นครลำปางเมืองแห่งความสุข
Hi guys, hi everyone. Welcome to the city of northern Thailand called Lampang. Actually it's Lampang. Nakhon,
ลำปางเมืองแห่งความสุข
which means Lampang, the province of happiness. Let me introduce myself. I'm Mak. I used to live in Krabi province on the island of Koh Lanta with my Thai partner who was born here in Lampang. We were living in the Krabi for 10 years, and then due to COVID and due to nothing happening in Lanta, we moved to her hometown, which is Lampang. Lampang is not touristy place at all. There is only Thai people here. You can see some retired foreigners, Westerners, or Western English teachers, or Christian missionaries here. But it's very few. We got some tourists here, but they are mostly from Bangkok and other Thai cities. Right now is winter in northern Thailand, so they come for winter holidays and the cold nights. During the day it's 30-32 degrees, but in the night it can be as cold as 14, 15, 16 degrees. So it's really nice in the nighttime. No need for air condition. We are gonna be doing series about Lampang and Lampang city and Lampang province, about interesting places here, waterfalls, national parks, markets, events, festivals and museums, so on, and so many things to see here. So stay tuned guys, and please consider subscribing. Right behind me guys, you can see the landmark of Lampang, the clock tower. It's a roundabout with 5 ways, and it's sometimes can be dangerous for driving. Look at the beauty. Behind me, just next to the clock tower roundabout, is a public park. Thai people use it for exercise in the evenings, and it's also used for different events. There is gonna be Christmas event soon, so you can see they are preparing the stage for the band, and it's gonna be Thai dancing, lots of food. So this city is alive all the time. There is so many events. Every month there is something happening, something going on, some anniversary. So it's a city of culture, and it's something to do all the time here. It's unbelievable. Also this park used to be 20 years ago, it used to be animal rescue station. So they were rescuing injured and abandoned animals, like wild animals from the forest. But now as the city grew and the animals were getting more and more, so they moved them to Chiang Mai, and now they make a public park here, which is very nice. It's right in the city center, and there is a lake also, you can walk around. Beautiful. I just moved 200 meters away from the clock tower, and we can see the temple here. It's called Wat Chiang Rai Lampang. Wat means temple. The monk here, before, he was from Chiang Rai, and also it was recently renovated, and they make it to look like the white temple in Chiang Rai. So it's all painted white, and there are mirror tiles, so it's reflecting the sunlight, and it looks different during different hours of the day, different time of the day, depending on the position of the sun. There's a Buddha behind me, just right side of the temple. If you ever come to Lampang, I recommend to visit this place in the night, in the dark. It's beautifully lighted and it's just beautiful. If you ever go to original White Temple in Chiang Rai, remember to go to the toilet, even if you don't need. Just go to the toilet. It's probably the most beautiful you have ever seen in your life. So I'm here at the horse carriage station. Horse carriages is another signature of Lampang. Where did they come from? Why there is horse carriage in Lampang and not in other places like Chiang Mai or bigger, more touristy cities? So what I know from the museum, they actually come from Bangkok. Before there were cars, they were used in Bangkok as a taxis to transport people from different places. But after the car industry boom, they were replaced by cars, and then they wanted to move them to Chiang Mai. They were on the way to Chiang Mai, and when they were in Lampang, the highway to Chiang Mai was just under reconstruction. Well, there was no highway that time. It was probably a dirt road, but it was under construction that time. So what they did, they stayed in Lampang for a while, and they fell in love with the town and fell for the local girls, local women. So they decided to stay here, and that's why they are here not in Chiang Mai. Nowadays they make tours. They take tourists around the city, and I just asked one of them. That's an easy question. How much? So they take tourists around the town for 400 baht. If you come here, try to experience cowboy style. So let's jump on the scooter, and the next station is Lampang railway station. Let's go. Welcome guys to the Lampang train station. The train station and the railway was finished here in 1915, and the first train arrived from Bangkok on 1st of April of 1916. After that, Lampang got a lot of influence from Bangkok, and more people start to settle in, move into Lampang. It completely replaced the boat transport by the river, and after extending the railway to Chiang Mai, Lampang became junction of the trade between the south and the north, which triggered opening of the marketplace near the train station just behind me. There is 5 trains a day crossing from Chiang Mai to Bangkok and vice versa. Thai people used to have free of charge the journey from Lampang to Chiang Mai, but it changed 4 years ago, and they have to pay now 23 baht. The building of the railway station is designed to be mixture of Western and North Thai style. If you ever come to north of Thailand, I strongly recommend you to try the railway journey from Lampang to Chiang Mai, or the other way, because it's adventure. I did it once, and when you leave Lampang, you start to climbing the hill, and then on the top of the hill you come to the tunnel which connects 2 provinces, Chiang Mai and Lampang. So you cross the tunnel and you come out
in Lampun,
and then you go downhill all the way down to Chiang Mai. Normally the journey by car or by bus takes about 1 hour something, but with a train it takes like 3 hours, 4 hours, because the train have to stop many times on the way uphill because it gets too hot and needs to cool down. Now I'm at the train station market called Kaew. It's nowadays it's a morning market, so it's closed at the moment because it's 2 in the afternoon. They sell mostly fresh vegetables here in the morning. So this is the train station market, which was created by connecting Lampang with Chiang Mai and Bangkok. Okay, let's go to Koh Lanta market. So here we are in Koh Lanta market. It is long street which copies the river Vang, and there are a lot of souvenir shops and food stalls. So during the week you can get something nice to eat here. You can buy souvenirs, take pictures of the nice buildings, and during the weekend, if you come here, you must come with empty stomach, because this street becomes walking street market with unbelievable, amazing food and things to buy from the local people, handicraft from the local people. As I was walking to the bridge, I realized it's Sunday. So today is a walking street market, and I can see all those people are getting ready to open their food stall or whatever shop they have. So this street is getting busier, and soon when the dark hits, it's gonna be full of people. There will be some tourists from different places in Thailand, and a lot of food. Here I am on the bank of the river Vang. River Vang is the river which flows through the Lampang and ends up in the Pink River. Pink River is river which flows through Chiang Mai and goes down towards Bangkok, and then change to Chayok Phraya River, and then near the Bangkok goes to the Bay of Thailand. What's interesting here, you can see behind me, is the bridge. This is probably the most beautiful bridge in northern Thailand. It's called, and I hope I don't make mistake now, it's called Rasada Pisek Bridge, but locals call it Saphan Kaew. Saphan means bridge, and Kaew is white color because it's all white. So the bridge was built in 1893. It was built from teak wood, and the bridge actually collapsed many times because of logging. When the loggers were cutting the teak trees upstream the river, and they were using the river to transport them downstream. So when there was a rainy season and the water in the river was higher up, what happened was that the timber, the logs, got stuck underneath the bridge, which damaged the bridge and damaged the houses around the banks of the river. So what they did in 1916, they reinforced the bridge with concrete and steel and painted white like this. And the logging companies, they asked the governor of Lampang to destroy the bridge, because there was one time it was really bad. There was so many trees underneath the bridge and around the bridge, and they were just desperate and they don't know what to do. So they asked the governor of Lampang to destroy the bridge, and they promised that they will rebuild it again after. But he refused them, and the reason was because the local people actually built the bridge for the King Rama V. So just because it was anniversary of the king's rule, so the local people, they built the bridge to honor him. That's why the governor of Lampang refused to destroy the bridge. And during the World War II, there were Japanese army in Lampang, so there was a danger of Lampang being bombed by Allies. The local people, they paint the bridge with a dark color if there was a bombing, the pilots couldn't see the bridge. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode about history of Lampang and interesting places in Lampang to see. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe for future videos. This series of videos about Lampang will continue in the next episode. I'm not sure yet what is it gonna be, but for sure it's gonna be something interesting. Please like, share, comment, and I see you in the next one.